Enjoy a Nature Valley sweet and salty nut bar today.
It's white gold.
Your opinion
It's
matters.
white
Call the D
gold.
Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting
Your ring
thed.com.
looks
The
like
D Las
Hawaiian.
Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Your ring does kind of
The
look.
Detroit Pistons play the Golden State Warriors. Pre-game tomorrow night at 9:35 on 97.1 The Ticket.
White gold. It's white gold.
Gator out today. Carson Anderson program here on 97.1 The Ticket. Hey, Red Wing afternoon game today. MLK Day special. Gator will be back tomorrow. Mondays mean Champ and Chump, too. So get your votes in for Champ and Chump on the weekend. My nominations today at 10:35. Who had the best weekend and who had a weekend that stinks? All right. Let's get right to it. NFL playoffs over the weekend. Lots to discuss. We go game by game, starting with game one. It was the Las Vegas Raiders and Cincy taking on the Bengals. And the Bengals get the win 26-19. From that game, the Bengals batted down 9 passes. They had 9 pass breakups of one kind or another. Pretty amazing over the course of one game. I'm pretty happy for Cincinnati. I feel for them. That is a team I kind of feel like we can relate to a little bit. In a lot of ways. Postseason struggles. Hadn't won a playoff game since 1990. They've got a young roster. They found the right quarterback. They've suffered through 8 straight playoff defeats, many of them at home. And I picked them as a sleeper to make it to the Super Bowl. They had a strong finish to win that division. And in that time, Joe Burrow completed 74.9% of his passes for 342 yards a game, threw for 13 touchdowns and no interceptions, with the division on the line in December and into January. Quarterback rating of 129.94. Cincinnati got the job done at home. And I was happy for their fan base. And that kind of thing always gives me hope when I see a team that I think, hey, we're a lot like that. And Detroit and Cincinnati, their histories are somewhat parallel. And I got to hand it to the Raiders. They did have a find a way to get it done quality that I got to respect. They had 6 walk-off wins this year. And, Derek Carr got a lot done. They just didn't have enough in the tank to go on the road to beat Cincinnati in Cincinnati. It was a quality game, but again, happy for Cincinnati to get the win. That was game 1. Game 2. As we shift focus. Bloodshed in Buffalo. 47-17. Buffalo's offense was rolling. 7 times they had the ball, 7 possessions, 7 touchdowns. And then they took a knee. Josh Allen had more touchdown passes than incomplete passes. 21 of 25 for 308 yards and 5 touchdowns. It's the first time in NFL history no 4th downs. They faced no 4th downs. It's incredible. First time that's happened in NFL history. And what's crazy is they played the Patriots back on December 26th. They didn't punt in that game either. Now, they did face 4th downs. They lost the ball on downs. But it's back-to-back games where Bill Belichick teams didn't force a punt. Josh Allen. This guy, this is one I had really wrong out of college. I didn't think he had an accurate enough arm to be this good out of Wyoming. Strong arm, and he could run, but I didn't think he'd ever be accurate enough to be this good in the NFL. In his rookie year, he wasn't very accurate, but he's gotten better and better. And now, look, Buffalo's turned into the vogue pick. They're the it team. People are going to ride Buffalo and call for Buffalo to go on the road and upset Kansas City. We're going to hear it a lot. I was reading a story on Monday Morning quarterback Peter King, and he had some great reporting. Jordan Palmer, the famed quarterback coach, works with Josh Allen, and they emphasize over and over, finish, finish. Well, it got to the point where when Jordan Palmer and Josh Allen played golf together, there was no gimme putts. You had to finish. So Jordan Palmer was making Josh Allen putt everything out on the golf course so that he could learn to finish just like he needed to do in football. Belichick in Buffalo over the last 22 years had been 19-3. Buffalo emphatically wins game 2 of the playoff weekend. Let's go to game 3. Philly at Tampa. 31-15. The Philly run game versus the GOAT and an injury-depleted Tampa Bay team. No Chris Godwin, no Antonio Brown, no Leonard Fournette. And Tampa Bay got more banged up as that game went on. They lose Tristan Wirfs at right tackle. They lose a Pro Bowler at center, Ryan Jensen, as that game went on. But really, once Philly fell behind, they couldn't rely on the run game. And turnovers killed them. The interception right before half, the Jalen Reagor muff punt, and then Shaq Barrett the tip pick. I mean, turnovers killed Philly. You kind of had to play a perfect game. Something I'm going to get into a little bit later on.